Hello, my name is Shinan from Realty Group, real estate agency in Turkey. Today, we're going to speak about all process for Turkish citizenship program with our professional lawyer. And we will get all answers for the all main questions about getting Turkish citizenship. Hello, Miss Norton. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
Could you please introduce yourself?
Of course. I'm a lawyer in Mr. Necmettin Barman Law Firm. We are created as a citizenship and residency permit law firm. And we've been working with Realty Group for a very long period of time as well. And I am a lawyer that's been working with citizenship processes for a very long period of time.
As you know, we are getting many different questions from our investors. And so today we're going to speak about main questions. And the first question will be how we will get Turkish citizenship.
Okay, the first question is often asked frequently. The way to be a Turkish citizen in Turkey is there's a couple of ways, but the frequently one that is always mostly used in the late 2 years is about investing in Turkey. It's either buying a house worth 250,000 American dollars. After the amount has been produced and the house has been decided onto where they were going to buy it, they get a title deed. But before these processes, the title deed must be around and above 250,000 American dollars. The transaction that is done by the buyers and into the construction companies must be exactly $250,000 or more. And there should be an evaluation report which is above 250,000 American dollars. These three requirements must be above 250,000 American dollars. This is a first and must rule that should be done. After the client has done all these payments, they receive a title deed. Wherever their house is in the city of Istanbul or Turkey, wherever it is. Example, if they bought a house from Istanbul Beylikdüzü, they go and apply to the title deed office to receive their title deed. After all these processes have been done, we apply with their title deed to the title deed office for a conformity letter. This conformity letter means that this client's investor cannot sell their house for 3 years. They put a 3 years blockchain. This blockchain is received in approximately 1 week from the title deed office. After we have received the blockchain, we apply to the immigration office for a residency permit. It's either investor gets it for the family or for himself or for herself. It depends on the investor's gender. But it's a must rule. In the Turkish law, the investor must have a residency permit in Turkey. This residency permit is received the day we apply. After that, we have come to the end. That's where all the clients are always wondering about when is my case going to be given into the population office. When we receive their residency permit, we apply to for their citizenship. And to apply for a citizenship, there is several of requirements that the Turkish law wants. We will speak to them. We'll speak about that later on.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. And the other question is very important question. If I get Turkish citizenship, my all family members can get Turkish citizenship, right? Or is there any different option?
There is a legal requirement by the Turkish law. It says that, yes, the investor can get a Turkish citizenship. Yes, the wife can, or the husband if the investor is a female. And the children under the age of 18 can only receive Turkish citizenship, not above 18. If the child is above 18, it must do an investment in Turkey. It must be an investor. Only the children under the age of 18 and the wife or husband can be a Turkish citizenship.
The Turkish government need any criminal documents from the client who want to get Turkish citizenship.
No, the Turkish government does not want any criminal documents from the investor. The main idea here is that there is certain documents that are required from the investors. But in these documents, no, the government does not want any criminal records or criminal documents from the client or from any family member in the client's family.
Okay, great, because it was very important for our clients, because everyone is asking about this question. So, and the next important question is when we can get Turkish citizenship, Turkish passport after we're applying.
Okay, in the Turkish law, it says that it takes approximately 6 or 7 months when the day we apply. But as we have seen in our field, that we have been doing this, citizenship applications cases for a very long of time, that we have seen that in reality, it only approximately takes 3 to 4 months. That's max. The day we apply and the day we have applied for the client's case, it approximately takes 3 to 4 months for our clients, the investors, to receive their Turkish passport and Turkish ID for the whole family.
So there is no any different way to get Turkish citizenship before 3 months, right?
No, there isn't, because there's a period of time that the case goes from here to the general office in Ankara. They look at the case from the beginning to the end. They look at the family members' background, etc. And this, of course, takes a period of time because, you're being a Turkish citizen. It should take a bit of time to see and what is going on in this family. So, yes, it takes 3 to 4 months, and I think it's a very good period of time.
What are the advantages of being Turkish citizen?
There is plenty of advantages after becoming a Turkish citizenship. Firstly, the whole family that has become a Turkish citizenship gets free public hospital recoverance that they need from the government. The government recovers all of their payments that they have done in the hospitals in Turkey. There is obviously some private hospitals where you need to do some charges, but they're not very high charges that around the world, wherever you go, not even a citizenship, that you have to pay a lot of fees. So this is one of the big advantages that are given to the Turkish citizenships. The second advantage is that the children, there is a very high standard of education that is given to the Turkish citizenships. And it's not they go to public schools around in Turkey for 12 years and that you don't pay any payments. And the education that is given to the children is very high quality. This is the second advantage that I see in my, education life. The third thing is that you are allowed to go around the world where there's countries that you can use your Turkish passport and enter the country without even getting visa. And there is countries that accept you as a Turkish citizenship by getting it's very easy to get a visa and enter the country with a Turkish passport because you're a Turkish citizenship. And becoming a Turkish citizenship, it also makes your life much more easier from different countries around the world. And what I recommend our clients is that after they have become a Turkish citizenship, for them to use these advantages for themselves and for their children's living life. And as a Turkish citizenship, I recommend that when you become a Turkish citizen, you should live in Turkey because it's a very beautiful country. Exactly. And for the children, especially now, education is a very important point in our lives. So when the government gives a very high standard of education, we should use these, extras that the government supplies us. So there is plenty of advantages, as I said, but the most frequently things that asked as to your clients and to us is that about the health and education that I explained just now.
How many countries that we can go visa-free by Turkish passport?
Right now, there is 125 countries that we can enter into without getting any visa. And there is approximately 155 countries that we are, we can get with Turkish passport with a visa and to enter it. Yes. And later on in time, Turkey will, join the European, and we will be able to, travel the Europe countries much more better. We will be a part of the European Union as well. And this is a very big advantage for the Turkish citizens, in my request. So, we are allowed to go into plenty of countries, and these countries are, not unknown countries. They are known countries that you can enter in with getting a visa, which visa right now, it's very easy to get with a Turkish passport.
Will I have any problem with my dual nationality?
If the country that you earned your first passport, if your country allows for you to get more than one citizenship, no, you have no problem, because Turkey, the government allows you to have more than one citizenship. So there is no problem for us or for the country or for Turkey. You can have more than 2 or 3 citizenships and own a couple of passports.
So there is no limit about it?
No, there isn't. Oh. If your country doesn't allow you, then no, you can't. But if your country that the passport you own, if it allows you, you can have more than 1 or 2 passports.
Does the client or their children have to military service in Turkey after they get Turkish citizenship?
Well, if the clients or the client's children, their sons, it's only a requirement that you have to be a male. If they're above 22 years old, then they don't have to. But if they're under 22 and between 21, there is a requirement that you must do your military service. But if you approve that you live in Turkey and you live in a different citizenship as well, if you earn a different citizenship, then you pay approximately, now rate is 5,000 American dollars. You can pay it and you don't need to do any military service. But you have to prove to Turkish government that you don't live in Turkey and you're, living in a different country, but you're Turkish citizenship, yes. But as I said, between those ages, and if you become a Turkish citizen, yes, you have to. But if you're above, then you don't. And if you're between those 2 ages, 21 and 22, between that 2 ages, then and you live in a different country and you are a Turkish citizenship, you can pay to the Turkish government 5,000 American dollars, and you don't need to go to any military service at all.
Okay, so what are the required documents for applying Turkish citizenship?
Okay, the main documents that we request from our clients is that they must have a title deed. This is the first requirement to apply for a Turkish citizenship. And this title deed, of course, must be over 250,000 American dollars. The second requirement is the bank receipts. These bank receipts are very important, especially when you are doing the transaction from your bank account, from investor's bank account to the company's bank account. These bank receipts must be cashed and stamped by the bank. We need the original bank receipts. And when you are sending the money from the investor's bank account to the company's bank account, to the construction company's bank account, you must write the exact address of your house. And you must state it is for citizenship. Some of our clients say that I can't send money from out of my country to the constructions company. So what can I do? We say that, okay, you can give a power of authority to somebody else which can send the money to the construction company's account. You give the right to them for X person, and you say that send the money to my account. You give the power of authority, then you do the money transaction. Do not do the transaction before you receive the power of authority. This is the second rule. When you have your bank receipts, you have to get if you are married, you must have a marriage certificate. This marriage certificate must be from your nationality country. You can't get it from the country that you are born from. It must be your nationality country. If you are not married or you have divorced, you must get a divorce document from the nationality of your country. If you have not married at all in your life, you must get a document from the nationality country stating that you have not been married before. You are not married. It must state that with your full name. And then the other document that is required is birth certificates. These birth certificates, if you have children, everybody's birth certificates, your wife's and the investors. And these must state your name, surname, date of birth, where you were born, and your mother and father's name must be written. These are the only documents that are required for the citizenship application, and that's all. If there are different documents that we need, but usually we don't, we request them from our clients.
Actually, it seems like it's very easy.
For today, this is the main, states that we needed to talk about the citizenship, and I have nothing else to state about. If you have any questions or anything else, you can feel free to ask.
I would like to thank you for everything because you gave amazing information today.
Thank you. You as well.
Questions were the main questions that we are getting from clients. And so, as I said, it seems like everything is very easy, and so getting Turkish citizenship is a very fast situation.
Yes.
And thank you for everything today.
Thank you very much for you and Miss Reality Group. Thank you for, inviting me, and it was a very nice communication. I feel like I was at home as well. Yes. Thank you very much.
You can leave comments for all questions about Turkish citizenship program. We will answer for your all questions. Thank you.